Hello everyone, welcome to WebDev Warrior. In this video, we are going to build an exciting AI agent video calls web application using Next.js and ZEGOCLOUD. You guys already know about Next.js, and now I am going to introduce you to ZEGOCLOUD. So first, I am going to search ZEGOCLOUD, and then I am going to open their website. So this is the ZEGOCLOUD's website. Now the question is, what is ZEGOCLOUD? ZEGOCLOUD is a global communication service provider which provides us developer-friendly and powerful SDK and API to build many communication features on our apps such as video call, chat, video conference, live streaming, and other apps. So if I show you their products, you can see they have video call, voice call, live streaming, in-app chat, cloud recording, AI effect, Superboard, Digital Human, Purio AI audio engine. So they have a lot of communication features that you can implement on your project very easily using ZegoCloud's SDK and UI kits. And another most important and most crucial features that ZegoCloud offers is AI agent. So here you can see conversational AI quickly build your multi-model interactive AI agent applications. Now I am going to click here to learn more. So this will open this AI page for ZegoCloud. Here you can see we have conversational AI. Empower conversational AI with real-time interactions. Build AI-powered real-time audio, video, and chat experiences with SDK to build user engagement and activity. So you can add AI agent to your real-time applications using ZegoCloud very easily. So now if I start scrolling, here you can see they have a lot of different types of AI agent that you can add to your website, your application. So for social, you can use AI companion. Here you will get customizable companion, immersive interactions, intimate voice, immediate response. If you have an entertainment project, you can add AI plot deduction. If you have a healthcare application, you can add AI consultation. Here you will get professional knowledge, emotional and empathetic, accurate memory, immediate feedback. If you have any educational project, you can add AI learning assistance. Here you will have multimodal learning, language, coach, immediate answering, and rich knowledge. If you have an e-commerce, you can add AI anchor assistant. Can you imagine you can add AI anchor using this AI agent? You can clone anchor, you can get the immediate response, multimodal interactions, professional knowledge. You can use this in your IoT project as well as an AI intelligent device, which will have the voice interactions, Eat Companion, Health Track, and Smart Surveillance. So these are all the amazing AI agents that you can integrate to your project using ZegoCloud, which is awesome. And then here you can see they have feature rich in-app chat. You can create one-on-one group chat, rich media files. You have message history, session management. You can use this for real-time voice call. You can use one-on-one group call. You can use AI agent to noise reduction, and it is very important in a video call. So if you are in a noisy place, you can use this AI assistant or AI agent to reduce this noise. You have intelligent voice interruptions. You can have real-time subtitle using these agents. So there are a lot of things that you can do and you can build with this ZegoCloud's AI agent. And it is very easy to integration. You will have an excellent experience and it is very stable and reliable. And you can see their demo apps, can read documentation and blog, developer blog. And then this is very important, you will get 10,000 free minutes if you sign up for ZegoCloud for free. And it's a huge 10,000 minutes for you to experiment different types of AI agent, different types of applications. So it's a lot of times that you can get for free and you can experiment different features in your project. So I encourage you to sign up now in the ZEGOCLOUD, and all of the links will be given in the description. You can check it out from the description. Now let's sign up to ZEGOCLOUD. So for this, I'm going to click here to the sign up button, and this will open this form where you can fill up your form and create your account. So now I am going to fill up this form. So I fill up all the information here, and now I am going to click here to start my free trial. So if I click here, now we are in the dashboard, and here you can see we have 10,000 of free minutes. So if I zoom in here, you can see we have 10,000 free minutes, which is a lot. You can experiment all of these cool AI agents and projects using this ZEGOCLOUD with this free minutes. So our sign up process is complete. Now I'm going to initialize a Next.js project. So here I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to name it Jigo AI, and then I'm going to open this with Visual Studio Code, and here I'm going to open a new terminal, and then I'm going to use npx create next app at the rate latest, and then I'm going to use a dot slash so that all the packages are installed in this folder. Then I'm going to hit enter. So it asked me, would you like to use TypeScript? No, we are not going to use TypeScript for this project, and we're going to use ESLint. We're going to use Tailwind CSS. We do not need the source directory. Yes, we are going to use the app router, and we are going to use the Turbo Pack for faster development. And we do not need to customize our input aliases. So now this will install all the necessary package to initialize a Next.js project. So let's wait some time to complete the installation. The installation is completed. So here our main directory is this app. So here we have a global.css. So I'm going to remove all of this because we are going to start from scratch. And in layout, we do not need to do anything. So this is the overall wrapper that wrap our project. And then this page.js is the main page. So when you go to the localhost 3000, this page will appear to the screen. So I'm going to remove all of this and use a shortcut RFC to create a component boilerplate. And I'm going to name it homepage. And to use this shortcut, you need to install an extension. And the extension is this one, ES7 React Redux and React Native Snippet. So this is the shortcut that I use to generate this component boilerplate. So this is our home page. Now I'm going to run our project using npm run dev, and then I'm going to open a browser and then go to the localhost 3000. So this is our home page. So here we have the text home page. Now here in the home page, the first div, we're going to apply some class name. So we're going to use flex. Flex will be in the column direction. Items will be center. Justify center. Then mean height will be screen, and bg will be print 100. Now inside this div, we have an input of type text, and let's close this, and we do not need the name and value. Here we have a placeholder to enter your room ID. So by using this input, you will enter your room ID, and then we have some class name of width will be 40%, px will be 6, py will be 5, bg will be gray 300, rounded lg, and outline none. So that's it. Now if I go to our project, so here you can see we have our input box. Next we need a button. So here after this input, we have a button, and the button doesn't need any type, and the button text will be join now, and this button will have some class name of margin top of 6, bg will be blue 800, then we have px of 12, py of 3, rounded lg, cursor pointer. In the hover, the bg will be blue 950, transition all, and duration 200 milliseconds, text will be white. That's it. Now if I go to our project, so here you can see we have a button to join now. Awesome. Now we need to get the room ID from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this into a client component. So usually every Next.js project is a server component, but in server component you cannot use hooks. To use hooks, you need to convert your component a client component, and we can use this use client directive at the top to convert this into a client component. Now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a room ID and set room ID, set room ID, and I'm going to use state, and initially this one will be empty, and then here in the input I'm going to use on change, and we will get the event, and we will set our room ID to e.target.value. That's it. And when I click on this button, so we also need the router. So I'm going to use router from use router. So one thing you need to keep in mind, you need to import this from Next navigation. That's it. Now here in the button, when we click to join, we will go to the room page. So the room page will be slash room slash and then the room ID. So now we need to create this page, room page. So what I'm going to do is in app, and keep in mind this will be a dynamic route. So in app, first I'm going to create a folder called room, and then inside this I'm going to use this curly braces, and I'm going to use room ID folder, and then inside this I'm going to create a page.tsx, and I'm going to use, sorry, not tsx, this one will be JS, because we are using only JavaScript, not TypeScript. So that's why I'm going to use JS. And here it generated a tsconfig. So I'm going to delete this. We do not need it. Tsconfig file. So that's it. Now here I'm going to use RFC to create the component boilerplate. This one will be room page. And here we will get the params, and from the params we will get our room ID. From params dot room ID. That's it. Now here I'm going to show the room ID. So now if I hit save and go to our project, and if I enter a room ID, for example my name, and click here to join now, and you can see we are in the room page, and here you can see our room params. Awesome. So let's go to the localhost 3000 again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a component folder, and inside this I'm going to create a room.js, and I'm going to use RFC to create the component boilerplate. And here we have some mistake, and that is in Next.js 15 we use asynchronous way to get the params. So we need to use async here, and we need to wrap this inside a await. So await params.room id. So this will give us the room id. The previous way also works because it's existed in Next.js 14, but the best practice is to use this async wait format to get the room id from the param. So that's it. Now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this state and I'm going to use our room component. And here I'm going to pass our room id, which is our room id. That's it. Now let's go to the room.js, and here we get room id, and if I use room id and then lock the room id here, if I hit save and go to our project, if I type my name and click here to join now, and here you can see room id and my name. So we successfully get the room id here also. So that's it. Now what we need to do is we need to implement the room page here. So to implement this room page, first let's go to the ZEGOCLOUD documentation. So this is the documentation and it is very easy to follow. You can just read this and you will understand everything. So first we need to install the SDK. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to install it. I'm going to separate this terminal and I'm going to paste it to install ZEGOCLOUD / Jigo UI kit prebuild. So it's installed successfully. Next, we need to import Jigo UI kit prebuild from @ZEGOCLOUD / Jigo UI kit prebuild. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. And also I'm going to convert this into a client component using use client. That's it. Next, we need this function to generate random ID. So this is just a simple function that generate random ID based on the length. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it at the top. So it takes the length and it's loop through it to generate a random ID. Next, we need to create this my meeting function. So let's create it here. So const my meeting, this one will be an async function and this one get an element. So this one will get an element. Now I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So now here we need the app ID and server secret. So how can we get the app ID and server secret? So now I'm going to show you how you can get your app ID and server secret. So for that, go to your dashboard. Here, click here to create project. We need to create a project to get the app ID and server secret. So I'm going to click here to create project and I'm going to use this voice and video call. Here you can see they have different types of features: video conference, live streaming, live audio room, telehealth, and all of this. So for now, I'm going to use this video and voice call. Then I'm going to click here to next. Then we need to give this a name. So I'm going to use AI agent video call. And then I'm going to click here to start with UI kits. So this will create our project. So let's wait to complete this project creation. So the project created successfully. So now I'm going to click here to go back and I'm going to go to the dashboard. So here you can see now we have this. So this is the previously created project that I used and this is the new one. So AI agent video. So I'm going to click here and this will open this project information and here you can see you have the app ID and then you have the server secret. So I'm not going to show you my server secret. When you sign up and create a project, you will get your own app ID and server secret. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a environment variable using this n.local and here I'm going to use next public app ID and then next public server secret. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my app ID and server secret here, and then I'm going to open our room component. So I'm not going to show you my server secret. I'm going to copy this and go to the project. So I copy the app ID and server secret and paste it in our environment variable. Now we are going to use it. So in the app ID, I'm going to use process.n.nextPublic app ID. And for the server secret, we're going to use process.n next public server secret. And one thing is the app ID needs to be a number. So I'm going to use a plus sign to convert this to a number. And here we are getting a kit token using this ZEGOCLOUD UI prebuild to generate kit token for test. And here we are passing our app ID, server secret, the room ID that we get as the props here, and we are using this random ID function to generate random ID here. So that's it. Awesome. Next, go to the documentation. So next what we need to do is we need to create an instance object from kit token. So I am going to copy all of this and then I'm going to paste it here. So here what we do is we generate a instance using Jigo UI kit prebuild to dot create, and we pass our kit token, and then it use this join room function, and then the container will be element, and this is so for the share link. So this will generate a link that we can share with others, and then this scenario is important. So here the mode, so I'm going to change this to dot one-on-one call. You can use different other functionality also. So I'm going to use one-on-one call. That's it. Now here in this div, we're going to use ref and then pass our my meeting, and then I'm going to use class name of with screen and hide screen. That's it. And we do not need this text. So now if I hit save and go to our project, and if I reload the page, and let's enter a room ID and click here to join now, and boom, we are in the room page. Here I turn off my camera. You can turn off your microphone. Here you have the setting that you can use, and then you can join room. Let's join this using my name. So here we have this personal link, so I'm going to copy this link. So by this link you can share it to others to join your call. So I'm going to click here to join. So now I'm in the room, and you can see it looks amazing. Here we have all the features. You can turn off your microphone, you can turn on or off your camera, you can share your screen, then you have these setting options, then you have this link that you can copy from here. You can see the participant, and you can send message here like hi, which is awesome. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the incognito mode to join this as other user. So I'm going to paste the link here and hit enter, and here I'm going to join this with other name like WebDev. If I click here to join, now you can see here we have two participants, and you can send message also like hi. And if you go to the other window, here you will get the message hi from WebDev. So awesome, you will get all the features that you can expect from a video call application. So here I am going to leave from here. So confirm, return to home screen, and let's close this, and let's click here to return to home. So you can see how easy it is to implement a video call application using ZEGOCLOUD. So if you like this video, you can like, share and subscribe our channel for more interesting content, and I encourage you to check out the ZEGOCLOUD and explore their functionalities. So that's it for today. Thank you.